Hey everybody in YouTube land, and welcome to another exciting episode of Call of the Plaguebearer. Whoa, so spooky. We're on scenario 7, the penultimate scenario, Death at Sundown. That sounds about right. Alright, you can see the deck list on the screen, just some minor changes in this one. So let's get rid of those guys, and then let's read some story, shall we? You were snapped from your momentary lapse by the telltale rat-a-tat of Tommy guns. A contingent of tailors hanging out of speeding cars fire an excessive amount of rounds behind them. You feel the breath leave your lungs as their target comes into view behind them. Though the mass of flesh is now the size of a small building, it can only be the first among many. Check your campaign logs. If West recovered the serum, but Grayson did cut ties. Intro 3. That doesn't make sense, Grayson looks pensively. Wait, they must be working on a trap. They're luring it somewhere. Maybe West found the answer. We should follow them. Come on, we'll take my car. Intro 5. You make your way across town, tailing the agents as best you can. While the car, serving as bait, continues to draw the creature's rage, you see a small group running across Independence Square. You recognize the diminutive shape of Herbert West among them. You pull the cart aside and yell to the doctor, who turns to face you. Well, glad we all could make it. We could all make it, Wes says loudly, motioning you to walk with him. That creature, Pikmin, is the source of all this. We destroy it and we stand a sliver of a chance of putting an end to the madness. And it won't be easy. It's proved frustratingly difficult to end it permanently. Fortunately, my associates were both experts in the Eldritch sciences. There's a ritual detailed in Robinson's notes that could enter the memories of a tormented soul where, if prepared, one could purify a host and lay it to rest. It should serve our purposes as far as removing both the offending infection and whatever is keeping it alive. Without either, it's merely a bundle of useless flesh that can't support its own growth. We'll have this monster dead by sundown. We have done the setup. Cool. All right. Before we dive in, just a quick, brief recognition to our awesome patrons who have supported the channel. Thank you so much. And if you want to support the channel, why don't you click the little Patreon link down in the description and come and join us there. Okay. What the heck? Oh my god. There we go. We're good. Okay. Except now it's gone forever. There it is. I was like, I've killed chat. Okay. Alrighty-roo. 2 Doom advances. The ground shakes, it draws near. When you would draw or reveal cards from the encounter deck, draw or reveal that many cards from your deck instead. Any way to destroy the first is beyond your grasp. For now, all you can do is hold it off. So we need 4 clues to advance. We have a ritual deck over here. These are connected. Okay. Keeping ARKHAM safe. They might want to change that slogan. Heck yeah. So they go like this. Interesting. Okay. All right, let's see our opening hand, shall we? So we're starting with the Killing Words, which is an action. Take direct horror equal to an enemy at your location's remaining health. Defeat that enemy. As an action, take control of Killing Words or attach it to your current location. Any investigator Killing Words location may activate this ability, group limit once per round. That's a great first card to see on your mulligan. We really want to find a weapon, so we're going to like mulligan, whoopsie doodle, pretty hard to try to find a weapon. Okay, Tetsuo can help us get there. They changed the no wheels. It had tarot hate. Yeah, it does have tarot hate, yeah. It does, yeah, good call. So we actually can't play it this turn. I am probably going to keep it because it is just a flat resource increase. That is rough. Oh, Lola's good. That's good. Okay, Finn's looking kind of nice. Okay. Bam, bam. It's kind of weird that this exists, but we're just gonna play Tetsuo for 2. We're gonna move up here with Leo. We're going to the lobby. Blood splatters and shell casings. The ARKHAM staff have had a difficult day. Enemies at this location get -1 fight and -1 evade. I think we're just going to gain 2 resources. Now we're going to gain 1 resource, then we're going to play our tarot. Because then we can play Mitch Brown next turn. Okay. Finn! You're going to play Lola. And then we got Atkinson. Keeping Arkham safe. They might want to change that slogan. Let's move up here. As an action, search the trophy cards of your deck for a card and draw it. If you drew a weakness this way, gain 3 resources and shuffle your deck. Yeah, frick it, I'll do that. Why not, right? I will draw this. I'll take the resources because we're not getting cards for the first little bit. So we might as well just get loaded up, right? Okay. Upkeep phase. I imagine... Oh, that's good. I imagine shit's just going to go fucking wild once this advances. Boom. When you draw or reveal cards in the encounter deck, draw or reveal that many cards from your deck instead. Hello. Hello! Those were our evil cards for the turn. Finn is going to get rid of this Haunted. And then I think we're going to move up here. Might as well keep going. You'd call this office immaculately kept, except for the fine layer of dust on top of all of the orderly papers. Reveal the top 3 cards in counter deck. If a terror is revealed this way, take 2 horror. You may place those cards on the bottom of the deck, on the bottom or top in any order. Okay. We found clues though, so that's going to be sweet once we get things moving. Leo, we're going to put Mitch Brown in for 2 less. Then we're going to move up here to the makeshift lab. What was once a kitchen. Oh no! Sorry. I think survival knife's actually more important. We need a weapon before we do anything else. And then we're going to move up here for action 2. What was once a kitchen has been rapidly arranged to work as an experimental station. The tailors have been very busy. As an action, reveal the top card of the ritual deck. You may spend 2 resources to place it on the bottom of the ritual deck. If you gain control of the suspicious briefcase, asset, gain 1 action. Oh, I love this like challenge run where it's like carrying a chicken through the entire, or carrying the gnome through Left 4 Dead, carrying the briefcase through the whole scenario. We're going to get a resource as our last action. All right, upkeep phase. Hey, that's nice. That's also really good. All right, let's see where things get funky, shall we? A crash followed by a multitude of screams from ground level. The first among many quickly rise into the space of Independence Square. Though it has few pieces still resembling a human form, a face is visible in the mound of flesh. The face looks at the building above and screams a single word. West. No, that's up, not west. But to set aside first among many and tendrils of the first into play at Independence Square. First among many and the tendrils of the first. Okay. Massive, cannot be defeated, cannot be attacked or evaded. First among enemies, location gains miasma trait and is connected to this victory display for the purpose. Connected to the victory display? East? I thought you said Weast. I love that. First among many's location gains the miasma trait and is connected to the victory display for the purposes of the tendril of the first's movement. That is weird text. Hunter, massive, retaliate. Cannot make its attack opportunity. When it's in the victory display, it is still in play. What? What? All right. Okay. Basically be able to move from the victory display to the first among many's location. I think they might need more text to describe that somewhere. Is there somewhere that says that? No, they should say movement for tendrils of the first. Okay. The first among many begins to subsume the town hall floor by floor, pursuing its prey. You better make sure that doesn't include you. When a ritual story asset would enter play, the player's discard to be removed from the game, attach that asset to the observation deck. Warning, any investigator first among many's floor when the agenda advances will be killed. He says it, but the thing is, first among many gains... I mean, I know there's like things for when they come back from the victory display, but I've never heard of a ruling where like an enemy in the victory display is checked for hunter. Like, it makes sense in their design. I just think in the rules it needs for movement, because like it is still in play. Yeah, it's just a bit weird. I like what they're trying to do. I think this scenario is gonna not be for me though. I think I'm not gonna have a great time with this scenario. I hate scenarios like this. Yeah, like it's shorthand. I feel like they should have had a little thing in here being like, hey, just so you know, this guy, he still hunts all the time, no matter what. Enemies in... Yeah, it's just... Yeah, all right. All right, we need clues. This guy has 5s. How do we frickin' beat that, yo? Anyway, let's see what our evil cards are. And luckily, we don't need to move this turn. Okay, we have these, so we don't want to put damage on that. Test brain 2. Take 1 horror to a maximum of 3. We're testing 1 to 2. Alright, let's go. Holy crap. We passed. Holy crap, we passed. Okay. So, but luckily when we kill him, the thing gets sent back to the bottom of the building. So that is something we can do to take advantage of this. The problem is this guy attacks for frickin' so many. So frickin' many. Well, Finn, let's play this. Let's play Dark Horse. And then let's investigate. We have 4, 5, 6, 7 to the game's 3. There he is! God, this designer is really just expecting you to be up fucking 5 on easy. That's wild to me, man. That's wild. Mitch Brown for free. Emergency cash. Gain a resource. Test jury rig. Ignore the token and automatically succeed. And in our turn. Okay, enemy phase. Hello, it's me. Oh, I grabbed the wrong thing. Hello, it's me, this guy. So my theory is that this dude's gonna come up every turn, every time. I upgraded this, huh? Sick. So sick. Hey, I'm not gonna complain. What do we got here? Live patrol nearest miasma location. Sure. Leo, you got a job coming up. Oh, no, sorry, that is my location. Leo, you're going to do something this turn. Surge Peril. One horror for each damage on their copy of it, then heal all damage on it. Sure. Surges into... It's you or me. Choose an investigator. They must move directly to the first among many's location. What the fuck is this card, man? Okay. Finn's fine to go there. Finn's okay to go there. All right, Finn's going to go 1, 2, and then we're going to investigate. We have 4, 5, 6, 7 to 3. I think we're going to do quick thinking to go 8 to 3. Nice. Grab 2 clues. Oh yeah, he does just do damage in horror too, doesn't he? Hey, Lola Santiago. Yeah, he just does that. Okay. We'll take a bonus action. We're just going to keep going up to the observatory. A previous mayor installed a massive viewing telescope into Town Hall so that ARKHAM would always remembers it has friends in the stars. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. While you're at the observatory, play with the top card of your deck revealed as a reaction. If there are no clues on this location and killing word is attached to this location, place killing words in the victory display. Are we going to kill this MFer in the motherfucking victory display? Sounds fun. Top card of my deck revealed. Whoa! Okay, Leo. Engage man. Oh no, sorry. Beginning of turn. Beat cop, baby! Then we're going to fight this guy with the survival knife. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 1. Hey man, number big. Oh. Fujibayashi, thank you so much for the follow. Excuse me. Fujibayashi, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome to the goddamn table. It's a pleasure to have you. All right. We're going to move up here, provoking an attack of opportunity. And then we reveal the Tinkerer's Workshop. The engineer in charge of public works turned most of the 3rd floor into a personal workshop. Pay X resources where X is the cost of an item asset in your discard pile. Return that asset to your hand. As a reaction, if there are no clues and Rusted Blade is attached to this location, place Rusted Blade in the victory display. Why not have him just kill it off? Because my survival knife's going to do it. I want Tetsuo to die so I can find a different weapon. That's why. I don't think your line is wrong by any means. I think your line's good. But I want to save these for dealing with this guy. Okay, enemy phase. Let's try to fight back. 4. I think we have 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just 8. Oh, I counted one too many last time. That's why the game punished me with an auto fail. It's kind of crazy that Leo can't run frickin' the skull. Kind of really dumb. All right, I really would like to know what my objective is. I think that's another thing, the custom campaign. I think I said that last time. They take a... I feel like the objective is better sorted by the official ones. I think that's like a big goal of theirs. All right, let's see what this evil card is. Surge in Peril, because I'm not putting any damage on this card. It might as well not exist. I think the oh, it did get the wrong card. Thank you. All right, Observatory. I'm just going to take a little peek. That's easier if I just take a peek. Thank you, Superfang. Good call. Didn't even realize that. All right, that is going to get over here, and then we get... Oh! Hello, cute little guy. Test foot 3. If you fail, put Seeking Stalks in your threat area. After Investigator moves, resolve the Hunter keyword on Tendrils of the First. Take an immediate action. Cool! That's nice design. I like that. All right, we're going to test 6, so 5 to 3. I'll go 6 to 3. See you. All right, so I think we want Finn to go first. And no, we should have 2 clues. We want to grab these clues for sure. I have 4, 5, 6, 7 to 3. We're just not going to draw this cultist. See? Nice. Let's grab 2 clues. And then let's spend 4 clues and figure out what the heck we should be doing. You run into West descending a staircase. You! We don't have much time. The tailors managed to gather the components to my specifications, but you know their type. Incapable of doing anything right. The components are scattered throughout the tower. I've been trying to corral them, but with this creature, they've lost all logic. Barely better than packed animals. Which means it's down to us. There were a number of useful components, but only 3 are crucial. The binding runes, which when correctly placed, can trap the soul in a moment in time, an ancestral blade of the target to bring it to heal, and a book containing a phrase we need to kill this creature. You get them prepared and meet me on the roof. Anything else you find should prove useful, but don't waste too much time. The tailors try to make the last of the ritual preparations, but minutes remain. You'll have to do their jobs. Each location without a resource on it gains lightning bolt. The investigators spend player clues as a group. Draw the top card of the ritual deck and attach to this location. Place 1 resource on this location. Objective. If the following cards on the victor display, we advance. Rusted Blade, Killing Words, Binding Runes. Oh my god! Okay. So that was Finn's first action. Let's keep going. Clock chamber south. From a distance, you can see many shifting gears and pistons. Seems dangerous. At the end of the round, deal 1 damage to an investigator and enemy at clock chamber south. Place 1 clue on clock chamber south. You stall the mechanism. Test fist 1. For each point you succeed by, reduce the shroud of clock chamber north by 1 for the remainder of the round. Okay. I don't think I want to take damage. So let's assume this other one's not going to deal us damage. So that one is an inscrutable engine of gears and pistons sits at the heart of the clock tower. I do like that this one gave you a hint that it was going to deal damage. I like that. Forced. After reveal clock chamber north, reveal clock chamber south. Okay. As an action, test book 2. If you succeed, trigger the forced effect on clock chamber south as if it were the end of the round. Oh! Oh, it's so cool! Chunka, chunka, chunka! Just frickin' nuke the guy. That's really cool. Okay. Leo! Be cop 2. So we have 2 uniques, and then we have 1 more spot for a non-unique. We're going to use one of those B-Cops to just kill this thing right now, so we don't have to spend time on it. This is some Castlevania stuff right here, Mr. Wonderboy. You are 100% correct. Okay. We have 3 actions left. He's going to move in here. And then we're going to put that in there. And then now it gets in the victory display. Nice job. So Finn's just got to get clues for a bit. I think Leo's going to stay here because then we can cheese this guy, and then we want to bring him into the clock chamber and then just chunka, chunka, chunka him a few times. Seems like a good time. So then Leo's last action, I think he's just going to gain 3. All right, upkeep. Ah, just as we expected. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. The first grows and expands. Within moments, an entire floor is completely uninhabitable. Each investigator on a location with a floor matching the first among many's location is killed. Remove each location with a floor trait matching the first among many's current floor from the game, then move the first among many to a location with a floor trait 1 greater than its current. Attach any ritual assets. Attach those locations to the observation deck location and discard any other attachments or enemies at the remove locations. If Tendrils of the first is discarded this way, place it in the victory display. If the first is on floor 4, and the rusted blade and killing words are not on the victory display, resolution 2. Okay. Bye. So we really got to get working. So we need to do this 3 times. This seems pretty important. So we need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we need 10 clues in total. That is very doable. This has a shroud of 6. The rusted blade is on the top, and the last one we need is on the bottom. The binding ruins. Let's see what our evil cards are. I think Leo can go down here. 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Test foot 1. This test gets plus X. Difficulty execute current floor. For each point you fail by, lose 1 resource to discard a card. So we're testing 5. Oh my god. 4, 5. We can go 7. 7 to 5. We fail by 3. 1, 2, 3. Fun design. Stressful. All right, well, Leo, you're going to go first. You're going to move up here. No, we don't want to do that yet because the good one's on top. We want to do this in the future. So we want him to stay down up here. So he'll move up here. We're going to put a damage on you, a horror on you. We could try to get a clue from this location. Could be worth it. We have 3 to 1. It's not great, but it's better than just doing nothing with our action. Hey, Leo. Okay. Shroud of 6. We have 6. We can go up to 9, but there's that -5. So I think we're just going to be smart. We're going to move down here for our first action is Finn. And then we're going to investigate with the Mariner's Compass. We have 4, 5, 6 to 1. We want to see the cultist here. You're not the cultist. We'll grab 2 clues from our location. And then we'll spend 2 clues to place a resource on the Tinkerer's Workshop, I think, to draw the top card. And attach it to this location. Oh, this is the location it needs to be attached to. That's kind of sick. Oh, we just basically saved the action there. That's fantastic, actually. So then we're just going to investigate at 6 to 1 here. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 to 1. Give me that cultist. What did I say? And then we can put this in the victory display. Okay, where do we send this guy? I think we send him up here. All right, upkeep. Good card. Good card. Good card. Okay. 1 of 3. Let's see what our evil cards are. Hey, it's that guy. You must either ready tendrils with the first and move a directly location or place 1 doom on the current agenda. I would love to place a doom on the current agenda. Oh, sure. All right, we're going to beat cop that thing, get it out of here, because then we don't have to worry about it. Okay, I have a plan. He said, not having one. I think we want to send Leo down here. All right, well, first things first, we're going to play guard dog for less because we have 3, we're fine. We have these 3, Mitch Brown gives me these 2. We have a lot. We have a lot of ally slots. All right, then we're going to stand together. So we each get 2, and then we draw 2. Then he's going to move down here, Mr. Leo Anderson, and then we're going to reveal the top card of the ritual deck, and we'll spend 2 resources to place it on the bottom. Blessing of Tomorrow. I think it can go to hell. Because right now, Blinding Runes is our goal. So now we need to do 3 more. We might even do this again next turn, depending on how all this goes, because we do have a plan. So that was 3. Nice job, Leo. Fantastic turn. Finn! We're going to move here for action number 1. Then we're going to investigate for action number 2. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, because we want to hit this. All right. So we're going to gain first that. Then we're going to gain 1, 2, so 2, 3, 4 clues from this location. That's a beautiful Elder Sign. We'll draw a card to replace that. Hibbs, I ain't gonna say no, brother. All right, we're gonna Lightning Bolt, spend 2 clues to attach the top thing here, searching this location. Ixel! Experimental Ordnance Launcher. Spend 3 ammo. Fight. It deals, you get +4 fist for this attack. Seems wild, man. If we get a bandolier, I know what we're doing. We're shooting big gun. Then I think for our last action, so that's 1, 2, that's 1, 2. I think we are going to move up here. When you place a resource, instead place 2 clues on it. Oh, okay, so we can always search up here. It's a nice design. If there are no clues on this location, okay. I think we're going to be able to get this next turn. All right, enemy phase. So this guy's 1, 2, 1, 2. Interesting. I think we move it here. I think we want it there. Do we? No, I think we just put it there. Because then we're going to have like no risk of it. Okay. Upkeep. That's a great draw. Boom, boom. Takes damage at the first. It does take damage, but I think we want to still set it up, right? We really want to trap, because I feel like once we get everything in set in its places, we're going to be able to hit. We'll win if he's in the victor display with all the binding items. That's just my game design knowledge ticking. Okay, and this goes back. Evil card? Sure. That's totally fine, because he can't mix attack of opportunity. Surging into... All right, well, we're going to accept that this is going to be ours. Look at that. All right, so we're testing at 1 to 3. Let's go 3 all and get a 0. Ah, we fail. We'll take a horror. Okay, but luckily it is our time to shine. We need Leo to go first. Cannot make attacks of opportunity. So I think what Mr. Leo is going to do is we're going to reveal the top card. Hedges Mage's Bag. 2 additional hand slots, take control of it and place it in current location. Let's put that on the bottom. Spend the 2 resources for that. And then we're going to fight this guy, I think, with the survival knife. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 5. We can go 10 to 5. Nice, put a damage on him. And we'll just go 9 to 5. He has retaliate, but that's okay. -2. Okay, so then we want to ping him with a beat cop as well while we're here. And then hopefully get there with the survival knife. If not, we can still kill him. Okay. Finn, as a lightning bolt, we're going to spend 2 of these to draw this and attach it on our location. And instead of placing a resource, we place 2 clues on this location. So Shroud of 3. Location. Okay. We're going to investigate for action number 1. We have 4, 5, 6, 7 to 3. We're going to commit book to go 9 to 3. That's rough. That's bad. All you gotta do is believe, right? Testing at 6 to 3 twice. Nice. Yep. You just have to believe, chat. We just have to believe. And then this goes into the victory display, and we advance. What? It's so tiny. Pikmin's memory. Place Pikmin's memory in the victory display and attach each asset in the victory display to it. Spawn the set-aside Dr. Elias Pikmin enemy at Pikmin's memory. Each enemy investigator in the victory display is considered to be at Pikmin's memory. Sure thing. So, not what I expected. He gets plus X health, where X is the number of clues on Pikmin's memory. He cannot be defeated by damage. When Elias Pikmin would take any amount of damage from a source other than the rusted blade, reduce that damage to 1. The ritual is ready. If you enter a place beyond existence and eliminate the soul inside of the creature, you can destroy it once and for all. Investigators, locations, and enemies in the victory display are still in play. When an enemy in the victory display would be defeated by damage, instead exhaust that enemy and heal 1 damage from it. When he is defeated, advance. All right, so these are all attached to it. You cannot be defeated by damage. A lot of actions for this. All right, let's go to the enemy phase. This guy's going to attack us. We're going to use Survival Knife. We're at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 5. We'll go 11 to 5 to beat the -5. Of course, you don't draw it then. Put this guy on the victory display. Upkeep. Upkeep. 2 Mariner's Compass do seem pretty good here. We do want the resource. 1 of 3. So luckily we can't move one away from it. So we're just gonna fail. If you fail, move one location away. One. They're both the same amount, so I can't move away from it. So I think we just stay where we are. I could be wrong on that, and maybe someone in chat can say otherwise. Congratulations, Leo, you're taking some damage. Did you still take the 2 damage? Oh yeah, because I failed by 2 or more. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Finn, what's your plan, brother? Yeah, it's connected to the observation deck, yeah. What's the plan here, Finn? Come in here and evade this guy and just try to do a bunch of work on it? Probably. Let's have Finn go first. We're going to do a free evade. We have 4, 5. Four. Nah. Oh, they are in here, aren't they? They're in there. All right, we're not going to move there. Then we're going to have Leo go first. Easy. Leo, move here for 1 action. That moves this guy there. Easy. Problem solved. Actions 2 and 3, we're going to cut these tendrils off of us, but because we have a melee weapon, we get to take an additional action, which we're going to use to move up here. There we go. Everything is solved. Okay. Now, Finn, you're going to move up here. And then we're going to try to evade this guy for free. So we have 4, 5, 7 to 4. Hey, sit the fuck down. The tendrils will hunter Finn too? Why? Oh yeah, they'll hunter Finn. Yeah. So we should have him be here? No, I don't think they will. I don't think they will because he's not in the victory display, so the only attachment to Finn's location is this location, right? I think so, because the only way to get to this location is through here. However, if Leo kills Tendril of the First, then they'll move to him. Yeah, I think that's right. Okay, with Finn, we're going to pick up the Binding Ruins for action number 2. And then we're going to start grabbing some Clues. It's connected to the, yeah. Does the connect to the victory display imply connect to the locations in the victory display? Oh, good call. I think that's actually good. I think not, though. I think that is a fair point to bring up, but So this guy, let's look at this. So it's connected to the victory display for the purposes of tendril of the first's movement. However, when this guy's in the victory display, it just means he moves out of it. However, this location isn't... I think because this location is in the victory display, but I think from what you know about... this is why I think if the designer... It's a cool idea, but I think what they need to do is have some things, because to me this... Each enemy and investigator in the victory display is considered to be a Pikmin's memory, but this guy can't move into the victory display. He's either in the victory display or out of the victory display. And he can't enter the victory display unless we kill him. That's how I'm reading it. Because the only way to enter this location is through the observation deck. I think that all makes sense. With the little information we have and no clarification, that's the one that makes sense to me. That's what I'm going to go with. All right, let's try to get some clues, shall we? Mariner's Compass. So we got 4, 5, 6, 7, because I spent 1 on this. 7 to 3. We'll go 8 to 3. Maybe draw the cultist here for once. Boggy! Tendrils is that Pikmin's memory, which is 1 from the observation deck and 1 from wherever the first is. Tendrils. Pikmin's memory. If it was, but it's not, yeah, because it's in the victory display, but it's not in Pikmin's memory right now. It's not in the victory display. If we kill it, which is the bad thing to do. But anyway, we're going to grab 2 clues and then 1 more clue. Okay. We're going to move this guy here. No, we're going to move him there, because I would like to. All enemies in the victory display have Pikmin's memory, no? Yeah, but he can't... So, maybe. Actually, you know what? You have a good point there, Chain Dreamer. But, like, this isn't a location, so this guy shouldn't be able to move into the victory display. I feel like unless there's rules from here saying that an enemy can move into the victory display, because that can't happen in the actual rules, and there's nothing saying he can move into it. Right? So I think he can move out of the victory display, but I don't think he can move back in. Needs to be more clarification. I think, honestly, though, I do think, Chain Dreamer, you're right. I think that is the designer's intention, that he can move back in. But right now, there's no rules saying it, and I don't know if that actually is the intention, so I can't. Yeah, move this effer up here. Yeah. Okay. This guy would ready, but we're going to take 1 direct damage, and he won't ready instead. I think the intent is to basically turn, is the victory display to turn into Pikmin location. I agree, but there's unfortunately no rules that say it. So I just have to go with the rules we have here, as opposed to, and I think having this guy move in here and then Leo just fucking sits here with his finger up his butt for a bit. But it's, yeah, I think, yeah, I think Chain Dreamer is right. The idea is that the victory display is the memory, but the victory display isn't a location, so this guy can't buy the rules fit in there. I think this needs to say the victory display counts as a location. Yeah, no, yeah, Dice Gods, I think you're correct with that. It's just this needs to be a void a la the museum, 100%. I think it's a cool idea. This is a cool scenario. It was more fun than I thought it was going to be when I first saw it, but it is just a little bit, like, tricky. Okay, evil cards. Oh, Leo, you're just getting pounded, aren't you? Oh, but we can actually move away. All right, we're testing 1 to 4. So we will move down here, and we will take 2 direct damage. What do you got, Finn? Sure, buddy. Okay. If I win this turn, do I get the victory from this guy? Because he's at the victory display. It's a bit tricky, isn't it? Okay. All right, we're going to investigate with the Mariner's Compass for action number 1. This guy has aloof, so he's just kind of doing his own thing. This guy didn't ready because we took the direct damage with the Binding Runes. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7 to 3. We're going to go 8 to 3. Nice. We'll grab 2 clues off our location. Action number 2, we're going to pick up the Killing Words. And then action number 3, we're going to take 3 direct horror to kill him. Defeat that enemy. He is defeated. Bye. We advance. I'm just looking at this because I do think it is. I agree with you, Chain Dreamer. I think it is only one way. All right. You speak the words. They tear at your very soul, thrashing in your sway like a wild animal, but you hold strong and they strike true. Pikmin drops to his knees as he gasps for air. A wound like a rifle shot appears. And he needs to use the sword. When he would take any amount of damage from a source other than Rusted Blade, I reduce. Yeah, no, I just killed him with this spell. Zapped him. But with words. Pikmin drops to his knees. As he gasps for air, a wound like a rifle shot appears on his chest. He frantically tears at the opening as if trying to comprehend what is happening. With a terrible choking noise, he falls dead. The memory begins to spin. Resolution 1. Though a sense of victory fills your heart, your mind spins. Pikmin's memory is fading with his life. You have to get out before you die with him. But something deep within you compels you to stop for a moment. You feel a sudden throbbing in your temples and black out. It was troubling when the subject escaped. His advanced infection stage could spread to local fauna, which could quickly get out of hand. It was fortunate that West offered his assistance, surprisingly mature of the little egomaniac given the board handing over control of his serum research to you. His awful reanimated our poor soldiers but make acceptable hunters. The target died easily, but a group of local deer were infected. Calling them has made for an irritating evening, but now only the one remains. You speak the call and it draws near, mistaking you for a fellow infected. Just a step closer and a shot rings out in the forest, but not yours. The deer falls. You feel a sudden rush of cold. You instinctively pat at your torso, and when you raise your hand from your chest, they are wet with something warm and sticky. You fall to your knees, grasping at the dying animal for support. It kicks in the death throes, and you fall to the ground in a pool of the creature's blood. Your eyes begin to unfocus as you stare into the night sky. Though your body is failing, your mind burns with rage. After all your achievements, this cannot be how you die. A figure loosely gripping a rifle walks into your vision. Well, this does not look good for you, Elias. In our line of work, we cannot afford to be so cavalier with our safety. Fortunately, I'm well prepared for such an eventuality. You'll be all right shortly. A contribution to the advances of science. The figure reaches into his coat and produces a needle filled with a glowing green substance. As you stare into his eyes, you feel a stinging pain. You are shaken awake by a hand on your shoulder. You open your eyes to Herbert West staring at you with concern. You're alive. The monster is dead. We've done it. Each investigator earns experience equal to the victory X of each card in the victor's play and each card in play. Why is this bolded like that? That's not normal, right? That can't be normal. Yeah, I do get his points, but I don't get this guy. So we get 1, 2, 3. 3 experience. No, there's not much I can spend 3 experience on. I was having a hard time spending 5 earlier. And the tendrils? Oh, yeah, where are those boys? Oh, 5 experience? Call it off. We're going. We're going. Okay. Each defeated investigator is killed. Well, if at least one investigator is killed, read investigator defeat. No. What is this? Do you see this right here? Resolution tablet? I'm not reading it, but can you see that resolution tablet? All right. That's it. How do we get this resolution tablet thing? Sick. Cool scenario. Apart from the weirdness of it, and like the rules that we kind of had to like figure out, I do think it was a fun scenario. I think it was a great time. I think the design was really good. A door just closed in my house. There it is, resolution tablet. Do you see it? Resolution tablet. I know you say you're blind, but I know you're not. I saw that kappa there. Yeah, so good scenario. I liked the ability to, the map design was really good, I think, because you were able to actually like maneuver around the tendrils and put them in a way that you could take advantage of them. I think that was pretty cool. All right, well, before I go, just want to do a big thank you to all of our patrons for supporting the channel. It's really awesome of you. If you want to support the channel, consider clicking down below for the Patreon. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. And as always, GG's.